I don't have friends. I got family. You don't turn your back on family. Brother never told you never threaten a man's family? What's real is family.
Family. Yeah, that's the theme here. So Tourette, the Toretto meter. We came up with this new concept. It's all about family. What would Dom Toretto say? And today, the selection of movies that we have decided to work with. Like, I'm gonna put you guys on screen because your reactions are weird. We're gonna talk about the Oscars Best Pictures nominees, and obviously the winner too. There were 10 of them nominated.
I already know what I'm gonna say. Okay, this is perfect. I love this. I'm gonna have so much fun with this.
And so, what exactly are the rules?
What are we doing?
Let's just go through each of the movies from the Best Picture category at this year's Oscars, and we would give, we'll give them a rating, and then we'll see what Dom Toretto would say.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got his reactions basically. So once we figured out what we think about these movies, we will just throw it to Dom and hear what he has to say. That's the idea. Yeah.
We're letting.
Where would you guys like to start?
Meter...
Sorry, go
let's
ahead.
start with the Best Picture. Let's start with Coda.
Coda, all right. So tell me about Coda. What do you guys think about that movie? I loved it personally.
Love.
Did not see it.
I
heard great things. Heard I was supposed to see it. Maybe I still will.
I didn't get to watch it, but I did see clips, and it looked fantastic. And my girlfriend is really into American Sign Language, so
yeah, you said you're learning, right?
Yeah, I'm learning a little bit, not a lot. I'm afraid to show any of the signs I've learned because I'm afraid they're wrong, and I don't want to chance that.
Fair enough.
But
it's good. Coda's brilliant. You definitely have to see it.
Best Picture and Best Supporting Actor, male. Sorry, go ahead, Roland.
Can I predict what Toretto is going to say about Coda?
Sure.
I think he would probably say something. He'd probably be like, "You don't need it here if you have family," or something like that. I don't know what's going on, but
I'm so lost
in my head.
I don't even have the context of Toretto.
Basically, he's like, "You don't need friends.
You need."
When we meant to give it like a score.
Oh, score.
I mean, what did you?
Pretty good.
Okay, so just tell me what you guys thought about Coda, and then we will ask Dom Toretto. That's the idea.
I rate it from 1 out of 10. Pretty good.
I'd say awesome. I mean, I'm the only one who's seen it, and Dan actually.
Yeah,
so we've both seen it. It's very it's a great film. So I think he's gonna say it's awesome.
All right.
So
well, I'm starting to realize that since there's 10 of these movies there's a bug near me. In this category, we don't have to talk about all 10. Let's just hit the ones that we want to, because otherwise we'll be here for a long time, and we got a bunch more to do. But let's see what Dom has to say about Coda, which, by the way, was, if anything, all about family.
What's real?
Yeah.
It's family.
That's literally the whole bit. Okay.
Dumb like.
There would be something more.
Dumb like.
It's family. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I expected.
I was like, I went for scores or anything.
I spit on my computer.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
That's not what I expected to hear from you guys, but
Dom like.
Let's talk about Dune. Let's do that next.
Dune.
What did you guys think about what?
But it was also about family, so
Dune was
that it was.
Yeah.
There are a lot of hugs in Dune. There's a mother-son, father-son relationship. There's a legacy. I imagine is about warring families. In fact, so I imagine Dom Toretto would like.
Yeah.
I
No,
thought Oscar
I'd
Isaac was
imagine
a
too.
weird
Just
casting
gotta
choice.
point out one more time. I did this.
Yeah, he
I showed
does.
this at the Oscars live watch party. Rebecca Ferguson and Mags look alike, don't they?
You know what it is? It's the tube up her nose. I think that's what does it.
It's the nose.
It could be that. It literally could be that. Okay, well, let's see what Dom has to say about Dune.
Your brother never told you never threaten a man's family?
Certified
Sorry.
fresh.
This is an accurate machine. This device you've constructed, it accurately measures movies and gives us
It very
an
perfectly
accurate
does.
reading.
It very perfectly does.
Wow.
Okay, well, the next one I'd like to touch upon is the one that won the award that everybody was talking about by the end of the night, and that's the Best Actor Male award. So let's talk about King Richard. Let's talk about Will Smith.
Brian Cena. Brian isn't here,
Yeah.
but
Well, we know
it's
it's about
this-
the sisters.
right.
The Williams
Well, it's
Williams
not
sisters.
about the
sisters.
sisters, actually. It's about the dad.
Okay.
Do they
but-
are they both champions by now, or is it just Serena
yeah.
still?
The Williams sisters? Yeah.
Both of them. Wow.
Yeah.
Good hair,
Pretty
Roland, by the way. I just noticed your hair color
But
is
just
different.
whoa, the hat came off.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Really nice. You were wearing a hat.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I dyed it like a week ago.
So it's
Looks
no
good.
longer trying to
Well,
look
they're
like
both-
Quicksilver, right? That's
Yeah,
not-
that was a thing for a second.
Okay.
Now I just look
Keep up with that.
normal. You know, I look like one of you guys, just a regular old Joe.
Yeah, it's a
regular
a good
old Joe.
disguise from your super suit.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, guys,
Uh,
let's find out what Dom has to say about King Richard.
I don't have
I have
friends.
an idea.
I got family.
I don't think Richard had any friends. I think he literally only had family. He had nobody. I think that's the point of the story.
Oh,
What a
I think
segment.
he liked it. I think Dom liked
Some of
it.
these are just straightforward. They're right to the punch.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Dom does not waste time, you know. He's got family to worry about.
so in Fast and Furious, how quickly does that like line appear in every film? Is it like right at the start, or is it like, you know, the moment where they're about to have their big race and they're just like they're giving each other motivational speech?
I'm
They're
pretty sure
sort
at
of
first they hate each other, and then like I think 3/4 through the movie, they're family.
that's
Yeah.
basically how like literally that's how the last few of them have kind of played out. It's
Right.
each like basically yeah. I mean in the last one, John Cena was his long lost brother that we never knew existed until that movie. He was the main villain of the film. By the end of it, they were like, well, we're family.
Family?
You know, we're family. Like,
Yeah.
so you can't keep fighting forever. We're family. But he had to keep on running. So like he's no longer he's on the run, basically. So that's why you don't know if he's gonna be in the next movie. But guys, let's move on to what I would say is we'll cut it there. Let's do we'll do one more, then we'll cut it there. Because I don't want to do all 10 Oscars Best Picture nominees. But let's talk about The Power of Dog. This movie won the Best Director award. Jane Campion, Benedict Cumberbatch, who's also in Doctor Strange 2, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. He was nominated for Best Actor, lost to Will Smith, who was protecting a lot of people in the night. But unlike Will Smith, the character that Benedict, I put myself and hung myself out to dry.
I love how
But
you stopped yourself. You were there. I was like, oh,
I was there.
controversial. Shut it
I was
down.
there. But tell me about. He had a great performance. I mean, just have you seen this? I mean, Andrew, you saw this movie. What did you think about this?
I enjoyed his performance. He was unrecognizable, especially after having just watched The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne, which is a really good one that totally went under everybody's radar. But in terms of the movie, like pretty to watch, couple disturbing scenes, nice twist at the end. Wasn't the best movie I saw of all of these contenders, but it was an enjoyable watch.
Okay. Well, did
And
anybody
for-
else here see it?
I've seen it. I was gonna just add that it was nice to see Jesse Plemons not play villain for a change.
That's true.
It was quite interesting
Well,
to see
have
him
you
as a
not
good
seen-
guy. And I didn't trust him. Like, that's another thing. I did not trust him whatsoever because I was like, he's up to something.
Guys, I don't know what
No,
you're talking
I was
about.
wrong.
I clearly you guys have not seen Jesse Plemons in Battleship. He is
Dan, you keep talking about this movie. Nobody's seen Battleship.
dude, it was made for like $200 million, Universal Pictures. It made like $400 million. It didn't do very well at the box office, but it had Liam Neeson's in it. It had Taylor
It did?
Kitsch in it, who is not in many movies these days. And it was a great movie. I love that movie, Battleship, based on the board game. And Jesse
Actually?
Plemons was fantastic. And the movie had
Right.
Rihanna. in
Rihanna
it.
is in this movie.
Rihanna was in this movie. But
That one. Okay.
yeah,
They based it on the game.
Oh yeah.
the board game. It's actually very clever how to do it. And guys,
I need to
by
look
the
it up.
that
I
movie
hope
is
they
one of
did
the
that for
very few
every
movies.
board game.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I would love to see a Monopoly board game or a life board movie for that. You know, that's what I'm
But
saying.
we have emoji films, so
That's not
Yeah.
the same. I want to feel like I'm actually in a Trivial Pursuit.
Okay, well,
Oh, that's
well,
another one. That would've been
all
good.
I'll say is this: the U.S. Navy like officially like was involved in consulting on that project, and so you see a lot of like realistic sequences involving ships and whatnot, and weapons that would be on the ship. And I mean, I'm a big like military sci-fi fan. Stargate,
Yeah.
being the one that
Star
I love
Trek?
franchise. Star Trek. I like Star Trek. I like Star Trek.
Which one?
I like all Star Trek. There's very little Star
All
Trek
Star
I don't
Trek?
like. Star Trek in all shapes and
speak-
sizes.
I have never seen Star Trek, but I'm
Ooh.
guessing you know the episode of going back to Jesse Plemons and
Yeah.
Star Trek homage.
Black Mirror.
The first
Black
episode.
Mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine that's what Star Trek is. That's my only idea of what Star Trek is about.
Well,
More like
that's like a
Star
parody
girl,
of Star
so-
Trek, like a very
that was
dark parody of
brilliant.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
But guys, this movie, The Power of Dog. Speaking of the Toretto meter, the Power of Dog is a movie that's all about
still
doing
psychological torture. It's all
Yeah.
about
Get on with it.
it's all about turning back on your
Just do the
family.
reaction, Dan.
There's brothers.
Just do it.
There's a
It's
mother,
about
there's a
doing
marriage.
bad things to your family. So what would Dom Toretto say? I have a feeling that he's wasn't a fan of this movie, but let's see.
I don't have friends. I got family.
I really like the stings.
That was surprising. I think I pulled up the wrong
Oh.
reaction. We'll try that
Oh,
one.
really?
You don't turn your back on family.
Wait, you mean
What
you
was
mean that
that
these don't actually take into account a series of mathematical formulas?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not-
they totally do. I don't know what you guys
How
are
did it-
talking about.
How did it mess up?
No,
Why
no,
did it-
no. This I don't know what you guys are
Where's
talking
the s-
about.
show me
Guys,
the
let us know what you
science.
thought about the Toretto meter. That was fun. The current, I'm not
was
letting you behind the
so
curtain
much
on
fun.
how all that was put together. But
Mhm.
Dom Toretto's reactions were perfectly authentic. They were not planned ahead in advance. And it turns out he liked most of the movies. He had some surprising reactions in there. Let us know what you think about that.
He's a real
Shocked.
Oscars buff.
That's our reaction.
Mhm.
Shocked.
What?
He knew it all.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Would you-
I love that stuff.
So
Oh,
Dan,
boy.
would you say
Oh,
would you say that we're friends, or possibly something else?
oh.
What are you implying? I don't.
I'm just
Andrew, at
wondering-
Guys,
most,
we
I
gotta move
consider
on.
you a pal.
We gotta move on.
You can
we gotta
what?
move on.
I said, Andrew, at most, I consider you a pal.
A pal. So not even a friend.
Aw.
Yikes.
I think you
You're
are
like
a
a
very
pet.
good friend, Andrew, and I hope that
You're a mascot.
I hope that one day, when we've been working long enough, we can all consider each other family. You know, much like Dom Toretto.
What's real is
No,
family.
no. Please don't.
Okay, all
I'm
right,
gonna
we're gonna move.
sleep with this tune.
I think
Oh.
we're good. I think we have a pretty good idea of the Toretto meter, and I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure we're gonna be coming back to the Toretto meter in the future because I had too much fun.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I
I'm
had way too
sick.
much fun with
I
this.
call in sick though.